Hi Gourmet girls, you're on your own activity for today is to make sweet fried plantains. So what you're going to need for this is your insert that is in your Camp at Home box that you received in the mail. You're going to need a stick of butter. It can be either salted or unsalted, whichever your preference is. And you're going to need 2 to 3 plantains. Now these kind of look like bananas. And if you read on your insert sheet, it says to make fried sweet plantains, the plantains need to be very ripe, meaning mostly black. If they are still green or just yellow, the plantains will not be sweet after you fry them. You'll need to wait for the green or yellow plantains to ripen or turn black, sitting on your counter several days before you can make sweet plantains. So make sure you get that right away. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, our butter isn't cut up, but to prepare for this, we cut it already. So when you cut your butter, you want to cut it into fourths, okay? 4 cubes. And before you even start cooking it at all, or even chopping your butter, you need to make sure you wash your hands, okay? Make sure you use plenty of soap and water, and count for at least 20 seconds, and then you're good to go. So I'm going to touch everything with my hands because my hands are clean. So when you cut your butter into fourths, you want to make them nice cubes about this big, okay? I don't know if you can see it very well. Oh, it's a nice little cube, okay? And your plantains, which is this lovely banana thing from Colombia, you want to cut them into little slices, okay? Now they're not round, they're kind of diagonal looking. Okay. So, okay, first step in our recipe, it says heat a large skillet over medium heat and add 1 cube of butter, okay? So my fire or my electric stove, whichever one you have at home, set it to a nice medium heat, okay? And just wait for your pan to heat up all nice and hot. You want to use a large skillet for this, such as this one. And as it's warming up, you're going to add 1 cube of your butter cube. So set that in there and mix it all around. Get the bottom coated. Okay, step 2. When the butter starts to melt, add the plantains. Be sure not to crowd the pan, so don't put too many in at once, okay? So I'm going to put about 4 in there for now. If I end up having room, I can always add more, okay? Okay, so while these plantains are cooking, we're going to go ahead and read our step 3. So as these are cooking, we'll be ready to go. So step 3 in your recipe. Add another cube of butter and let the plantains fry in the butter for at least 3 minutes or until golden brown, okay? So I'm going to time it for about 3 minutes, and I'm going to keep an eye on it just because we want to make sure that we don't burn our plantains, because then we won't have a nice tasty snack. Now, whenever you're frying anything, make sure you have an adult present with you, or at least in the house, okay? Because frying things can be dangerous, and we don't want you to get hurt when you're trying to have fun. Okay, there we go. And it should start bubbling like this, okay? There we go. I think I have a little bit more space. I'm going to add a few more plantains. You're going to be very careful that you don't drop them there, because then it'll splash up on you, okay, girls? There we go. Perfect. About 2 more minutes, and then we'll flip some of them. Okay, and while that's happening, we can continue reading through our recipe, and that way we'll know what we're going to be doing. And it's always absolutely a-okay to refer back to your recipe whenever you are making anything. So we got up to step 3. So step 4, when the plantains are golden, flip them using a pair of tongs so that you can fry on the other side, and add another cube of cold butter and fry. Step 5, add the last bit of butter and let the plantains fry until they're golden and nicely caramelized. And last but not least, step 6, when the plantains are golden, remove them from the pan using a pair of tongs and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to cool. So as you can see, I have a nice plate right here. I'm going to put a couple sheets of paper towel in there to absorb all the extra butter and oils. About 1 more minute and then we'll flip them. Here we go. Hopefully. It did. It started to turn into a nice golden brown, and you can see that right there, okay? I'm just going to flip them all one at a time. We'll add another cube of butter, and we will have some nice fried plantains. Make sure you're being very careful, okay, girls? There we go. Add 1 more cube of butter. There. Okay. That's okay to let your bubbles in your butter happen. If it's bubbling, it means it's frying. About 2 more minutes, and then our plantains will be ready to sit out and to cool. And then in about 20 minutes, they'll be ready to eat. Okay, while we wait for this, I'm going to read the last recipe note, okay? So, please substitute any ingredient as needed for any dietary restrictions you have. If you need help with choosing a suitable substitute, contact Natalie Lane at nlane@gsneo.org, and she will be more than happy to help you out. 1 more minute. I think these are turning out pretty good. Check that out. Yeah. Those ones are cooking, and then by the time they're all added, these ones will be finished. Now remember not to put too many in your pan, okay? Because you want to make sure you have plenty of room for flipping. And as you're adding the last of your plantain slices, add the last butter cube, okay? And it looks like these ones are ready to come out. They're turning a nice golden. They're looking very good. We're going to let them sit in there a couple extra seconds just so they'll be nice and golden brown. Because right now they're kind of a yellow color. Now, you may be getting impatient right about now while you're waiting for them to get done. Don't turn your heat up to high heat, okay? Keep it on its medium heat and just be patient and watch them cook.